Hello, everybody. This is Mr. Walker. Today's topic is how to estimate two-digit by two-digit, which sometimes they just show two by two problems. And by two-digit by two-digit, we would mean a problem like this, 79. 79 is a two-digit number, and the bottom number, 28, is also a two-digit. So that's what we mean when we say two by two-digit. By the end of this video, hopefully you'll be able to solve problems like this. And we've done estimating before, so this is in part a review. Uh, estimate. 79, well, estimate means we're going to round. So 79 rounds to 80. And 28 rounds to 30. 8 times 3 is 24. And we count our zeros, 1, 2, and right, 1, 2. So an estimated product for 79 times 28 would be 2,400, or you could say 2,400. Every math lesson typically would have some vocabulary and concepts. Estimate in math just means that you need an answer that is close, not exact. This has to be near to, or sometimes you'll hear the word about. Estimating usually involves rounding in math, and I like to teach a four-step strategy of underline, box, round, and then left and right, which I'm going to show you down here at the bottom. So for example, 76, typically we would have to identify the place value. These are really easy because it's already just two-digit, but just to be consistent. And then 76, you would need to round that to the nearest 10. I'm just going to show you on a chart. Here it is, 76, and that rounds to 80. And then we have rules for left and right, but again, these are really easy because it's just two digits. But what we mean by that, usually when we round larger numbers, you may have some digits on the left side of this box, or you may have some digits on the right. Now, we won't really need that for today's lesson. Our steps, pretty easy for solving these kind of problems. We're going to simply round both of the numbers, and then that'll leave us with tens, and we're just going to multiply. And we said when we multiply tens, I like to refer to that our first step is that you multiply the solids, which we'll show you in a second. You count your zeros, and finally write the zeros. Example, estimate 38. Again, I told you this is a two-digit, so I'm not really going to have to underline and box because this is two-digit. 38 rounds to 40. 61 rounds to 60. I call these solids. That's my expression. 4 times 6 is 24. Count your zeros, 1, 2, and write your zeros, 1, 2. So once again, we get a product of 2,400. Let's try another one. Estimate 17 there it is, and that would round up to 20. 98. That rounds up to 100. Notice that 100 is a 3-digit. It's not a problem though. I'm going to use the same strategy. I'm going to multiply my solids. 1 times 2 is just simply 2. Zeros are 1, 2, 3, and write 1, 2, 3. So our estimate for 17 times 98 is 2,000. And finally, let's do a word problem. Miss Jenkins' class is taking a field trip to the zoo. The trip will cost $27 for each student. There are 24 students in her class. What is a good estimate? Well, that's nice. This just tells it right out. What is a good estimate for the total cost of the trip? Okay. I'm going to get my highlighter. So it says Miss Jenkins' class is taking a field trip to the zoo. Trip will cost $27. Okay. And there are 24 students. What is a good, so it's 24 each, so that's going to be 27 times 24. But then again, I noticed that it instructs us estimate. In this case, that was easy because they told us. All right. So let's say 27. $27 times 24 or 24 students, excuse me. So our first step to estimate is going to round. I know that 27 is going to round to 30. But I'll show you right here. 27 rounds to 30. And 24, I know, is going to round down to 20. But I'll show you here. Here's 24. And you can see that that rounds closest to 20. Now we can multiply. 3 times 2 is 6. And count our zeros. 1, 2. And write your zeros. So a good estimate for the total cost of Miss Jenkins' trip to the zoo would be, it's about $600 is what the class would have to come up with. Okay, so in review, our topic today is estimating. Again, we're dealing with multiplication problems. Estimating, we said, usually involves rounding, and our focus of our lesson today was two-digit times two-digit problems. Again, problems similar to like this. First step is we round, and it's nothing wrong with using a chart as you get used to that, or if you have another strategy. And then we round both numbers. Then we multiply. Remember, just a strategy of, I call these solids. Multiply your solids, and then count your zeros and write your zeros. Okay, thanks everybody.